that is sacrifice, that is leadership worth following and becoming. So I ask you, when your children ask what you did in the Trump years, what will you say? Did you scroll, or did you show up? Did you whisper, or did you march? If you choose legacy over likes, say it with me. We will not bow. We will not bow. To fear, we will not bow. To lies, to greed, to fear, to Trump. And today we follow the man who has never bowed. The man who stood on front lines when it wasn't safe, who turned pain into policy, who carried Dr. King's dream and Reverend Jackson's fight into the streets of our time. He is not just David's slingshot. He is David himself, steady and ready to take on Goliath, not hoping but knowing that giant will fall. He is the visionary who saw this march before others understood it, the leader whose sacrifices carved the path for us to walk, and the prophet of economic justice in our generation. It is my honor to present to you, not just my father, but our leader for this day and time, God's messenger, the truth teller, the soul reacher, the liberation seeker, and truth teacher, the Reverend Sharpton.
No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? 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 We won't go back. We won't go back. We won't go back. All right. They said 62 years ago that the dream that Martin Luther King Jr. spoke about was a dream that died in the late 60s. But there were those that kept on fighting. And we went from a balcony in Memphis that killed a dreamer to having a black family on the Truman balcony at the White House. We never stopped dreaming. But now that we have an anti-dreamer, one that wants to cut the tax rate for the rich and have cuts in Medicaid and SNAP pay for it. Why do we come to Wall Street? Since you have benefited from Trump, we come to tell you your benefit days are numbered. We're not going back. You said, well, we have a couple of hundred people. We were blocks long, thousands marched. We marched towards your offices because we know your address. And we're going to march and keep coming to you until we turn the economic inequality in this country around. We're not going back. Let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is the first thing traded on Wall Street was black bodies. The largest two ports for slave trade in America was Charleston, South Carolina, and Wall Street, New York. They stood us up right in this area and sold us like a bar of soap, sold us like we were some inhuman particle. But we come back the children of our ancestors. We come back ready to vote, ready to spend our dollars. We're not slaves anymore. We're not going back on the slave market. Donald Trump, get ready for the fight of your life. Somebody said, you can't fight Trump. He got too much power. He has the majority of the Supreme Court. He has the majority of the U.S. Senate. He has the majority of the House of Representatives. Yeah, but there's something he doesn't have. He don't realize that our grandparents and our parents fought when they didn't have a right to vote. They fought when there were segregation laws. They fought when, as slaves, it was against the law to read and write. We are the most educated and refined African Americans in the history of this country. If we could fight when we had nothing, we can fight with what we got now. Some say, well, Reverend Al, use this strategy, use that. It reminds me of Saul in the Bible. After they thought David wasn't fit to fight. David was just a shepherd boy. David had never been to boot camp. David had never been military trained. When they finally said, all right, he keeps insisting to fight, let him fight, Saul said, well, use my sword and use my shield and use my helmet. David said, no, I don't need your stuff. I got a slingshot and a few smooth stones. Trump, don't let the folk around you tell you what we gonna fight you with. We come to Wall Street with our slingshots. You don't know how we gonna fight. We gonna meet you at every turn. We gonna meet you at every ballot box. We gonna meet you at every time you take the Dow Jones. We gonna factor in. We're going to take our dollars where we respect it, and we're going to close down where we're rejected. If you don't want diversity, inclusion, and economic inclusion in our policy, then you don't need diversity in our consumer dollar. You don't. We will shop with who does business with us, who walks with us. We will stand with who stands with us. And we are not afraid of Trump. We've been beating giants since David. You just one more giant we got to face. Right now, they are trying to redo district lines. They can't win fair, so they're going through redistricting fights. Then they go through now trying to change how they choose governors in the Federal Reserve. We are seeing things we never saw before. But let me tell you something. They never seen us before. You're dealing with a new person. And we're not by ourselves. Because if you looked all the blocks we filled, some of our white brothers and sisters was here. LG some Gentile. We all coming together because we are not going to let you in this democracy and go into an autocracy. Let me say this as I wind down. I know some of you rode all night to get here. You're here from Tennessee. Tennessee in the house. Tallahassee, Florida in the house. Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Baltimore, Maryland in the house. Buffalo, New York in the house. New Jersey in the house. Washington, D.C. in the house. We going all Detroit, Michigan in the house. We are all over the country, but all of us on Wall Street, because we wanted y'all to know the address, because we coming back with an escalated movement. We will not get off Wall Street. You are the ones financing Trump. You better back him up or we are going forward. And I saw Mayor Ras Baraka spoke from Newark. I invited all the candidates for mayor to be here. So I don't endorse candidates, but I take attendance. Let's hear from Andrew Cuomo. Oh, he's not here. Let's hear from Eric Adams. Oh, he's not here. Let's hear from Zoran Mandani.
How are we doing today? Is the dream still alive? Is the dream still alive?